One thing we need to do around this place is build more woodsheds. We already have one, but it's already full of the timber we use for the cabin. We holiday let, and now we need to build our own personal one. As we've been stockpiling wood for quite a while, there's some behind me, but keeping it under tarp is only really good for seasoning it, so that's when you get all the sap out of it, and now we need to dry it out. So today's job is to build a woodshed. Most of the stuff that we use around here is reclaimed pallets or scrap wood I find from other people building sites beside the road. So yeah, we try to reuse and recycle everything we can, which means it looks like a bit of a scrap heap behind me. As like I say, we hold on to everything because everything has a use at some point. You just have to wait long enough till you find it. So yeah, that's today's job. So let's see what happens. My helper for today. Beautiful. What's that? this channel here, but it's actually meant to be on this side, so it can slot in this one. Wow, a terrible cut. So when I was doing the main supports of this woodshed, I caught the planer. I was playing them on some of the nails that I didn't quite get out. So we have a bit of an issue. Well, it's not an issue, I just need new blades, but I'm 100 miles away from the nearest hardware store. That involves taking a ferry. So they say living out in these remote places is beautiful, but when you actually need something, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. But it still works. Let me show you. So it's meant to go across the whole wood, but I just get half. Yeah, on here, bingo. Half of it sheared off. They're quite brittle, I found out. I've never really used a planer before, but they just shattered in here. But it's got a bit here and a bit here. And it's still cutting, so we'll keep using it. I just felt a few drops of rain. It was clear skies this morning, sunshine, and now I can feel the rain coming. I really want to get this shed finished. I've been talking about it for far too long, and it's becoming more of a pain than a pleasure now. But it's taking shape, just a few more screws, and then I've got something to find something for the roof, whether it's plywood or perspex for now. That'll have to do, and then yeah, I think I've got about 20 minutes. So, back to the woodshed. So I'm going to try and put a roof on it. So yeah, now I'm going to raid the woodshed to see if we can find some kind of planks that we can put across the top. And then ideally, I would like to use some of the slates that are behind me here and try my hand at slating. And so we can have a slate roof. I might change that idea. I'll see how it looks. But it's an organic project. So yeah, let's try put a roof on this thing. Right, with all this, should be able to make some kind of roof. One thing to remember after you finish any job is to put your tools away. If you don't, they get rusty. When they get rusty, they get blunt. When they get blunt, you get frustrated and you make a bad job. And I'm no pro, but rust on your tools is never a good thing. So remember to take care of your tools. They'll take care of you. So we got most of it done. Roof's on. I decided to ditch the slates because when I was standing in our kitchen window, you can see out into the corner of that woodshed quite a lot. So I thought slates wouldn't be appropriate. So I scrounged. Well, I guess there's a lady in the village who's getting rid of her sedum roof. Then I said I'll take it. Because we've got a sedum roof in our cabin, and during one of the storms we lost a lot of the material on it. When it came, it's quite dry, so it wasn't the best. So I was going to buy some more, and then the fates had it that she was giving hers away. So we had more than enough to do the cabin. I've done our woodshed as well, and now I'm doing this woodshed, and then I've got another wee store around the corner, which I think I'll put whatever's left to make another little sedum roof on there, which is outside the living room window. So that'll be quite nice for the cats, as they like to paw in that window from time to time, but then they'll have a nice grassy patch where they can sit and sunbathe, safe away from gorse. So, but for today, it's threatening to rain. I mean, it's been threatening to rain all day. It's the west coast. But there's one or two little touch-up jobs to do on the shed, which I'll do tomorrow. Stuff like adding flashing and just using up all the last wee bits of scrap wood. That's it for now. So yeah, I'm gonna go warm my hands up. So we finally got the woodshed finished, and it's already full of wood, but the wrong kind of wood. It was meant to be for firewood, but I also needed somewhere to store all my actually scrap wood and timber that I find, so I need to keep that dry so I can build more projects around the garden. So right now it is for this one, for these scrap pieces of wood, but yeah, it turned out alright. A bit scrappy, but it's made of scrap wood. On top we went for a sedum roof. So we sprinkled some flowers on there now, and we're just going to wait and see what happens. I mean, it's not a sedum roof, it's actually just soil and clay pellets that's on it. In fact, there's a tiny little sproutling on here. Something is growing. Wow. It's a great start. So we'll probably build another woodshed as well, because as soon as the shed is built, you have to build more. So yeah, finally finished the project, and now on to the next one, which is a raised bed. So we'll keep you posted on how that one turns out as well.